Hello there and welcome to this presentation for Wakefield Businesses, which is the Small Business Guide to Surviving and Thriving the COVID-19 crisis. I'm Ali Gordon, the CEO and Visionary Officer in B.Leisure Rewards. In other words, I'm the ideas person in the business. As a Wakefield business, in fact any business right now, you'll probably be filled with uncertainty about what's happening with the COVID-19 virus outbreak and the impact it's going to have on your business. In fact, there's so much uncertainty. One thing is for sure, we cannot give you all the answers, but we can tell you this. B.Leisure Rewards is successfully building a business community locally in the Wakefield area with businesses who are committed to positively helping each other and impacting the local economy. In fact, we've been developing this for almost 2 years. Now, these businesses are doing something quite unique. They're taking part in business events with unique experiences, and this does two things. Firstly, it helps to build stronger relationships and create a sense of well-being as going about business. The second thing that it does, it showcases the very best of what Wakefield's got to offer and what a great city to do business. Now, what's happened to B.Leisure Rewards events is with the COVID-19 outbreak is that it's limited what we can do in terms of face-to-face events. Now, it might have limited our face-to-face activity, but it definitely hasn't dampened our passion, drive and commitment to improve the place where we live, work and do business. So, in fact, we want to help businesses not only survive the COVID-19 crisis, but come out of the other side absolutely thriving. So we came up with an idea and we wanted to rally the support of local businesses. So let me explain. So who is this presentation for? This presentation is for you if you're a business owner within the Wakefield and 5 towns and you value building and expanding quality business relationships locally, you want to support a local thriving economy, you want to embrace and use digital innovation within your business, you want to showcase Wakefield and the 5 towns as a great place to do business. You want to create a positive impact during this difficult time with COVID-19 and a positive outcome. And you want to make a social impact by supporting local businesses. So let's run through what we're going to cover in the presentation. So we're going to talk about our company first and what we do. We're going to show from what we do and from what we can share today, how you can benefit in times of adversity, the opportunity that we've got available and what to do next. Our company then is B.Leisure Rewards, and I'm going to talk a bit more about our strategy and what's in our motivation behind why we do what we do. So our business then is all geared around improving well-being of business owners and employees and making a positive social and local economic impact. So our strategy to achieve that then lies around 4 areas. Firstly is we develop apps where people can discover local experiences. Next, they have access on the app to digital vouchers, so when they scan a voucher they can redeem an experience which makes an economic impact. And then those experiences are all geared towards improving well-being, for example yoga, trips to the theatre and social experiences. And then finally what we do is deliver promotional business events which are very unique with an added experience, and what this means is we can bring the experiences available on the app to life to the business community. So our motivation behind doing this, well-being is really important. Mental health related absence for businesses, for employees, is on the increase and costs the nation billions. But well-being is also important to our business owners, especially at times like this, in times of crisis where things come in from outside. It can cloud our judgment and it's really important to look after ourselves. The second point is the high street. So before this crisis, online and out of town shopping has had a detrimental impact on the high street, and so it's trying to reinvent itself. So we've been out working tirelessly with the high street to bring a boost through the vouchers, through experiences and through events in the city centre. So we're really committed to boosting the high street, and we can see this COVID-19 outbreak is going to have, if we don't do something about it, a detrimental impact to the businesses we serve in the high street. There's culture and heritage in Wakefield to discover. A lot of these are charities that run that can be impacted by this outbreak. Now, we believe we've got such great culture and heritage around the city and the 5 towns that we can showcase this and really put Wakefield on the map as a place to do business and attract more businesses to us. And then finally, we want to support local businesses. And now that the coronavirus is here, we feel that we can do this to an even greater extent. So let me show you the app just so you can see roughly what we're talking about, because we're talking about we want to engage and work with businesses that are excited about digital innovation. So these apps you'll see on the right hand side on this screen, we include a range of experiences in the local city so that anybody that enjoys B.Leisure rewards, either as an employee rewards program or a business rewards program, can go out and enjoy experiences. Each month a new digital voucher code is issued so that the user can go out and just scan the code at a venue and enjoy an experience. It's all straightforward and simple. But what this means is where a voucher code is scanned, the venue gets paid. So beyond the activity that we do during events, we extend the economic impact beyond. So I've been talking about these events then. So here's some example events. If you may have been to our events, if you have, I'm sure you'd love to share some of your experiences. I'll come on to some experiences in just a moment, but here's one at Production Park. Now for those of you who don't know Production Park, it is the home of live industry. It's where live industry lives, where acts go and rehearse before going on tour. So just in the last few months, it's been visited by Hugh Jackman before going on tour for The Greatest Showman, Little Mix, Beyonce, and when we were there just a few weeks ago, the Whitney Houston hologram was rehearsing on set before going on tour. So there's lots of exciting things going on there in Wakefield that's pretty much undiscovered. So we brought the business community there to have a look around and see what Production Park was all about. And what we find amazing with these experiences is that it brings out the entrepreneurial flair. This whole Production Park was built on the basis of entrepreneurship from the ground up, so it creates inspiration and creativity in those businesses. This is the last event that we held at the Queen's Mill, and you'll see here, the experiences are pretty spectacular. You'll see the rough river there on the left at the top, which is the River Aire, and the Millennium Bridge, which crosses the river outside the Queen's Mill. You'll see just underneath that the staircases. So this is volunteers, engineers that have put these staircases in to what was the old Allinson's Mill, which was a derelict mill, and they're renovating it through tremendous vision to restore it to a working mill where people can visit and use the space, and it's just incredible. So the Queen's Mill, they're on our app for local employees to enjoy experiences. And so what these events do and have done is bring these experiences to life, enable businesses to experience first, and then they can share what it's all about. So it's pretty exciting stuff and quite unique. And you'll see here some of the testimonials and feedback on LinkedIn that these events are just so well received. They're growing all the time. You'll see there, standing room only. The rooms are packed. It's been absolutely thriving and growing from strength to strength. So we know this is a proven model that we can roll out from one city to the next. We're just in this temporary spot at the moment where we can't connect face to face. So we want to use this time in order to expand so we can come back with even more exciting events. So you'll see a common theme about what we've covered so far around what B.Leisure Rewards is all about, and the innovation that we've developed and the types of experiences that we run. There's a common thread which is about enjoyment and well-being, and forming really authentic, deep relationships by having experiences together and growing your business from one experience to the next. Now, this whole model it stemmed out of a personal experience, because during the last recession, I fell on hard times in my business and life became not very fun, to be honest. And I thought to myself, well, what am I going to do to make sure that any business I have is going to secure enjoyment? So I came up with this concept and these ideas. And what we wanted to do was to recession proof fun, so that local businesses, no matter what, because they put a lot into their business. So what if we could create a platform where people could create more enjoyment, but at the same time grow their business? So in this time of adversity, we are restricted on meeting face to face, but as I've mentioned already, not stifled in our passion, creativity and determination to create a hugely successful business community. So I've put together some top tips throughout my own experience of adversity in business, which I'd like to just share with you, which resonate through these points, but also through the whole ethos of what the B.Leisure Rewards platform is about. So the first point is keeping mindset in check, because it's easy to panic. So panic is very much a reactive state, and what we want to be in business is very proactive and in control of what we're doing. So it's about keeping your mindset clear, taking time out in order to make good decisions, and be very careful about the decisions that we make. Now, there's another point that relates to this in respect of how a lot of people think when they become panicked, because thinking becomes very limited. So what I would share is, despite what's going on around you, is continue to seek the bigger picture. Get around people who help expand your thinking, because in crisis, many people become very limited in their thinking when it comes to getting the last packet of pasta or toilet roll or whatever problems are out there in the world. It's very easy to get very limited in thinking, and it's really important to seek knowledge and look to other people and continue to seek and see the bigger picture. Now, something that can happen in a point of crisis is that everybody's willing to give you their opinion. The important thing to be aware of is around, I found, listening to the right people. Be aware when people are giving advice, is this person giving me advice and heading where I want to be heading, or are they heading where they want to be, and are they heading in a direction that you want to go? And I think this is really important, because in times of crisis, people can be very compelling and think that they're telling you the right thing. Be helpful to others, because more people can help you too. So that's about, and as there is such a lot of generosity going out, and I'm sure you're already there doing what you can to help others through, but it's this point of collaboration and help and support that really can help take people through, and this is really strong within the community. And plan for a thriving business beyond this time to attract it. So you might feel that things are uncertain, and we might not know what's around the corner, and there might be a recession and there might not. This might go on for months, or it might go on for weeks, or it could be longer. We don't know at this stage, but whatever it is, plan for a thriving outcome beyond this time, because by thinking it, you're more likely to attract that. So I'm going to share with you now what we do at B.Leisure Rewards in terms of our offering. Now what we've done is we've adapted this to suit the fact that we're online, so we can now offer a lot of this freely available until we are ready to launch back into full swing in a few months' time. So we have Business Boost, which is about growing your business locally and enjoying more rewards for doing so. So I'm going to be talking with you about that in a bit more detail, because that's very much about the kind of business, if you're watching this, that you're likely it's likely to appeal more. Now, the culture boost is where we work with companies like OE Electrics and Production Park for their employees to go out and enjoy more of their city. And clearly now with the guidance on cafes, bars and restaurants, that's temporarily on hold. But then we've got the great benefit of being able to stimulate that back when the economy starts moving again in that way. Now, Be Local is the marketing platform for local venues. So we drive footfall and revenue to local leisure venues. And then we have sponsorship. Now, sponsorship is an area that we're really looking to develop with local businesses who want to make an impact, want to get in front of companies and want to build stronger relationships with their customers. They want to get noticed for doing good at a time of extreme difficulty, and they want to be known for building authentic relationships with clients. So that's an offering that we're developing, that if it's something that you're interested in, we are running other webinars. Now I'm going to talk with you about the Business Boost package now, which might seem a bit contradictory given where we're at, but if you can just bear with me as I walk you through the slides, because the Business Boost package is all about building local relationships through one monthly Business with Branch event each month with a unique local experience. What we're doing in response to this crisis is we're offering the next 6 months completely free, and we're going to relaunch in September, assuming that everybody's fit and well and we can do it. We'll have to watch this space, but we're giving it sufficient time for this time to pass, and then launch the events from September. So the 12 months will start from then. But in the meantime, we're offering developing the online community through online events and experiences. So you can reward yourself every month with a free local experience from the app, and that'll be from September. But the point is that from September we want a lot of activity. So we've got the events in place for the venues, so they've got plenty of activity to come to. We've got plenty of people with access to the app and the vouchers, so plenty of people to go out and enjoy experiences. So instead of meaning that the any kind of outcome from this is affecting us, it's a way that we can make a local impact and actually make things move in a much more vibrant way beyond the COVID-19 crisis. So let's give you some examples then. Here is a wonderful Tracy Carpenter of Mint HR. What Tracy tells us about the programme is that she has space to bring clients and enjoy experiences together, which is a great environment to build relationships. She loves to make a difference in Wakefield as well, so the social impact is really important to Tracy. But you'll see here what she finds is life gets busy in business. So what Tracy loves is coming to events to get the well-being and the experience. But you'll see here she took her sister for cream tea at Marmalade on the Square, which she accessed via the app and went out and enjoyed in Wakefield at Marmalade on the Square. So next we have Rachel Sage of Marmalade on the Square, and this is where the community really starts to work, as you'll see that Rachel Sage is the owner of Marmalade on the Square, which is where Tracy was at having her cream tea on the slide that's just been. Now Rachel went out to a local bar called the Jolly Tap and had a beer tasting platter. So what she's really loved is that she can own a business as one venue and go and support another venue. So rather than just talking about making a difference locally or wondering what to do, these businesses in the community are quite naturally enjoying experiences as part of their membership and go out and support the local economy. So remember, they scan their code as part of their membership, which generates revenue into these local businesses and impacts the local economy. At this point then, we've got 2 logical steps for you today. From here, the choice is completely up to you. Remember, this is about linking you up with local businesses and helping your business to grow through unique experiences, of which we are challenged at the moment face to face, but we're working around that with our online community. So you can either join free today and for the first 6 months, and we're putting together an online program of events for you over the coming months, ready for a relaunch in September with events and experiences, so you can get behind and support the idea. From September then, you would then have access to one business with brunch each month with unique experience in Wakefield, plus one voucher code each month to enjoy experiences around the Wakefield and the Five Towns. So option B then is the second of our logical steps, which is to work together to expand this idea. So depending on how much you like it and how involved you've been and what you'd like to do next. But you can help make a bigger impact by sharing B.Leisure rewards and our sponsorship package, so we can make a huge impact for local businesses, local venues and the local economy beyond COVID-19. So would you like to be part of that story? Because we're offering a commission package to support income generation for local businesses and expand the reach for September and the relaunch. Either way, in your business, you're going to reach out and connect with more people, and you're going to be making a difference. So you'll be able to grow your business online, and we'll be working towards together recession proofing local enjoyment in Wakefield so that local businesses can thrive whatever the outcome of this crisis, and an ongoing programme of events locally for a thriving business economy. And we're working to develop our sponsor programme too, so we can build more hospitality events on top of the business events for the local community. So we're working on really scaling up what's going on in the local Wakefield and Five Towns in dining, leisure and hospitality. And do you want to be part of the footfall and revenue for local businesses with a digital voucher programme? Because with either option 1 or option 2, you're going to be making a difference and creating something for the businesses that will be really affected by more recent decisions around going to restaurants, bars and cafes, so we can really start to put things in motion to really support these local businesses. We believe as well, with more businesses on board supporting this idea over the next 6 months, that we can expand, because we have partners like Leeds Beckett University and the Skills Service, where we can expand this idea across the Leeds City region and create even more opportunities to create more experiences, have more fun, make more of a local impact right across the Leeds City region, and also create more exposure for Wakefield businesses. So we think this is, despite adversity, a really exciting time. Okay, next steps then. Well, you might decide I'm ready to get started. I would like the link for the 6 months free membership, of which there's nothing to lose. There's no tie-in, leave at any point. What that means is that you can start networking and joining in with the community. So I'm going to be hopping over in just a moment to take questions, answer your questions. I can provide a link of what to do next. If you've got more questions after that, you might want to call, you might want to hop onto an online meeting. I'm very happy to chat with you to find out your individual needs, what we can do next. Let's really help make the most of this opportunity. Or you might decide, actually, I love this, Ali, I want to get started, I want to help to grow this community. Let's go, let's chat as well, and I can pick up any questions from there. So thank you very much for watching. I'm going to hop over to the questions and I'll just see you just in a moment over there. Thank you.